Taurus, welcome. Madame will see you now. So, Taurus, what's going to happen here and now is that we're going to have a card reading for the week ahead. You can check the date in the title because I have absolutely no idea what the date is. Taurus, I will be showing you pictures and saying words and making stories out of both. And what's going to happen then is that you will be deciding whether you take the stories or not, or whether you, I don't know, make the stories yours or not. Depends on you, totally. Sometimes you have a story that kind of makes sense, and I think, yeah, that's about right, what's going on, but then you're just, nah, I don't want it. I don't want it to be my story anyway. So you don't take it. If you see a story that makes sense and you want to make it your story, then you take it and make it your story. If a story doesn't make any sense to you, but you still like it, who's going to stop you from taking it and making it yours? I mean, up to you. It's going to be your story. You're the master of it. So there are 7 stories. Doesn't mean it's like Monday, Tuesday, whatever. It means that there are 7 stories. Some of them might happen simultaneously. Some of them might happen in this order or the reverse order or whatever order they prefer. Some of them might be about one and the same thing. That means that something needs to be underlined or there are more details to it than one story can handle. Yeah, so if you want to say thank you and discover that the comments are closed, you can hit the like button, and I know that you're grateful. You can hit the subscribe button, you can share it or recommend it to somebody. It would be great. If you don't feel like any of this, you can just be nice to somebody around you and bring some niceness into the world. Let's shuffle it again. So yeah, just, I don't know, give somebody a hug, ask them first though, I don't know. If you don't like the video, for whatever reasons, up to you, what not to like it for. You are free to hit the dislike button, which is somewhere there below the video, and it's a totally valid emotion that you have all the right to express. That's totally fine. So yeah, in a moment when I'm finished dealing the cards for you, we're going to see what the stories are. And the first story, Taurus, is the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Dragon, the Snake in the Labyrinth, I think there were some events or not nice people who sent you on a fool's errand, or just misdirected you somewhere, and you just, at first just rushed into it and it gave you some disadvantage. But funnily enough, by clear communication and handling it with love and respect despite this not nice intentions, the situation is smoothed out, and you get your share of what you expected from it to be in the first place when you were sent who knows where. So yeah, somebody tried to trick you, you got tricked with, but you had the good intentions, and your good intentions won over their bad intentions, and You got something out of it after all. Good for you. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Spider. We have the Magnifying Glass in the reverse and the Compass in the reverse. So there's an unclear situation that persists. And I think now, after what happened there, you are cautious, you are careful to protect yourself and your resources, because you clearly see them now for what they are. Be it people, be it situations. There's still murky waters, there's still something unclear, you don't know the details, you don't see the direction where it's going. But you see clearly that it is an unclear situation. And this is already something, and you are protecting yourself, and you're working to resolve it. You're working with people to resolve it. That's what I see. It might also be a work situation. I don't know exactly what kind of situation it is. I just see that you learned your lesson, and don't rush in head first. Seven of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Wands in the reverse, Phoenix in the reverse, the Clouds in the reverse, and the Book. Yeah, you clearly learned out of that situation. Clearly. And you have more clarity, but it took its toll. You're tired. You're tired and you are not planning something. But I think it's also a huge relief for you. Maybe you just, you threw the towel in and just left the ring, if it makes sense. Maybe you just completely left this situation after learning this lesson and just said, I don't see what you did. I just see that you did learn the lesson. And I don't think you want to be involved in it. You don't plan to be involved in it in the moment, because you're so relieved that you don't have to protect yourself from this anymore. Good for you. Next one, Taurus. 9 of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Wands in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Mouse in the upright, Bridge in the reverse, and the Tower in the upright. Okay, so if this was some sort of an unpleasant situation with business and something serious, you might have sought the support of the state, like filed you sued someone, you took it to the court, something like that, and it spoiled the mood between you two, but honestly there was probably nothing that wasn't spoiled in the first place. Might have been that you overreacted, because it just costs you energy and money. You're just panicking a little bit too much about it. It's just, investing too much in this, and maybe you did learn out of your mistakes, but after that you're just so scarred by it that you're just panicking whenever something like this approaches, and you're overdoing it and wasting resources on it. However, you're in the right and you win. So maybe it was worth it after all. You do win the court case, if it's a court case. If it's just something where you seek justice by any means of any law enforcement or something like that, you win it. It's a bit too much, you're a bit overreacted. It took you or other people time and money and everything and effort, but you are victorious in the end, and so that's basically what's happening here. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright, we have the Nine of Swords in the upright, we have the Hermit, we have the Fire Ant that appears basically in every reading till now. I have the well in the reverse and the anchor in the reverse. Oof. You're out of your debts, like the debt as not debt in the bank, but debt, but something is deep. Pardon my pronunciation. Yeah, you don't know what to do. Somebody doesn't know what to do. We'll see now. And it feels like somebody is isolated with their thoughts, overthinking. It might be you who panicked in this situation. It might have been somebody else who panicked in this situation. But the problem is that this person is stuck in their head. And it starts getting out of their head. So it's really like somebody who has been stewing a lot in this energy of negativity, and somebody comes in to stop it. Maybe some friends just finally come and make you see more clearly. Maybe you are being this friend who just finally just comes to somebody and tells them to just to chill and relax, and it's not as bad as it seems. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Bear in the reverse, we have the Star in the reverse, and the Fish. Okay, so somebody's been lethargic, but also being comfortable with it. So somebody who's not doing anything, but they're kind of chilling, and it's okay for them. And at some point it starts getting on their nerves too, so they get sick and tired of themselves after all this whining and stewing about, and then they just get a grip on themselves and start anew with some new project, something new, and just leave the situation hopefully behind. Because I really see somebody who was scared, burned by the situation in the past, that's now they just have it in their head on the repeat that everybody wants to hurt me, so I need to, whenever somebody looks at me not the way I expected them to look at me, I sue them and let's do it, and something. And at some point they either have an epiphany, or somebody reaches them and says like, dude, just chill, nobody is planning to hurt you anymore, you're safe, you can just move on from this situation. And after mopping a little bit more about it, they just move on. Ace of Swords, Five of Wands in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse again, Nightingale, the Park, and the Mountain. So I think coming back at first will be difficult after this. It seems to be the same story here from the very beginning. So at least the coming back to the people, opening back to people, it will be difficult, but by clearly communicating to people and clearly seeing everything for what it is, there are no conflicts. There are no conflicts twice. So there's really nothing to be scared about, Taurus. I hope it's not you, it's somebody around you, and you'll be able to make them see that it's safe. If it's you, you will see that it's safe yourself, and you will be clearly communicating it. Also, just because of this card, and I like it, listen to some music, sing a little bit, it lifts the mood. Maybe go for karaoke with your people, and it also might be a karaoke situation, you go somewhere with people, and at least it's like, to overcome your shyness, but then you just sing and everybody likes it and you're just having a good time. So if you're stuck in a difficult situation, go to a karaoke. What can I say, Libra? I know some situations in life can be tricky, and it might leave you with no desire to deal with people, but you can rebalance and it can be fun. Things, that's the idea. Libra? Why did I say Libra? It's Taurus. You're Taurus. Apologies. Taurus. Don't know what I have with Libra. I keep calling other signs Libra all the time. Taurus. Apologize for this. Taurus. I hope everything works out and Madame will see you again.